A game like this that I can remember. I don't think I ever have two defensive scores, pick up the fumble, run down to the 4 or 5 yard line, and have three defensive scores. Well, punt, Melvin, he's a defensive player. So that was basically four of the touchdowns. And the offense got a couple or so, something like that. And of course, Jay Wood kicked the field goal. But anyway, Georgia outplayed us. Give them credit, they outplayed us. But somehow or another we won the game. Sometimes it happens like that. So somebody was looking out for us tonight. But give Melvin Ingram credit for some huge plays. Defensive tackle scoring 2 touchdowns. That fake punt run, gee, probably somebody's going to ask how come he hadn't been playing tailback the last couple of years. But he could have been. He is an athlete. And we use him. Coach Butler said, "It's there, Coach. If they got them all up there, they're holding up. They're all up there." So we went with the fake right there at the end of the first half. But our pass defense got real shoddy there at the end of the game. And to allow that jump ball down there is just unbelievable. I just can't believe we do things like that. Get interference, do anything, but don't just stand there and let the guy catch the ball. So anyway, but we won the game. We got the onside. I was thinking it's going to be about like Auburn and Utah State, 10 down, score, get the onside, go score and beat us. But fortunately, Alshon jumped up and got it, and Marcus was able to run for the first count. So we were able to consume the clock and the 3 timeouts there. But it was a tough game. It was tough for us offensively. They stuffed us inside. We probably should have tried more sweeps and so forth. But they were tough. They played a good game.
Hey, Coach, how do you explain all the big plays? You said you've never really been in a game like that.
That's the way football's getting into that kind of stuff now. It's just that ball's all over the place. And, of course, they had a couple of punt returns, kickoff returns, to midfield. So it was, the ball was going around the field. Unfortunately, when we were on offense, it didn't go very far most of the game. But we did have a couple of drives, a little bit of drives there in the fourth quarter. So that was encouraging.
Coach, on Tuesday you mentioned specifically that this team has not been able to win a game like this, coming from behind in the fourth quarter. This has got to be a good sign.
Yeah, we lost one here 2 years ago where we probably had 500 yards of offense like they did, and we had 2 touchdowns called back by penalties. And so we didn't have anything called back. It was good tonight, that's for sure. So maybe the football gods are smiling on us for a while. We'll have to find out as we go.
Coach, have you ever had a player like Melvin, hadn't really touched the ball in his first 2 or 3 years here, and then he gets 2 touchdowns on the same night?
And very unusual defensive lineman to get 2. And of course, he got 1 out of punt formation there. And yeah, he's a ball player. He's having a big year. And Antonio Allen got another score, 2 scores in 2 games. So he's having a big year. And Clowney had a good game. The pass rush was pretty good most of the night. And but we let him out of the pocket there several times in the fourth quarter. But it didn't cost us a game because of Melvin's score earlier. But we didn't play very good defense second half.
Steve, you're down 35-31, and 80 yards away, and Stephen leads that drive. It's a big pass to Ace.
Ace, that was a beautiful play. Yeah, we had 2 big scramble plays. Yeah, we couldn't hit much going back, and the guy hitting open seam in their zone. I don't know. We'll have to watch the tape, see what exactly happened. But they covered us, or we had some bad plays on. I don't know. Stephen was overthrowing early, and we just tried to calm him down a little bit. Seemed like he was just firing a little high. But that was a heck of a play to Ace, and the one to Alshon. They both just scrambled plays. We sort of say if you scramble out, throw it up high to Alshon. Probably should have thrown more up high to Alshon, but we'll look into that in the future.
Steve, Marcus just got better as the game went on, real big runs in the fourth. Was it the blocking that was kind of getting him in trouble in the first?
There wasn't much room to run there. They were tough. They had a nice little inside scheme. We probably should have tried more sweeps, probably like we did down on the goal line, and run out the game there. We got the little bunch set, pitched it out there, and he hit a crack and had 2 big runs there. So obviously, probably should have done a little more of that.
What convinced you to punt the ball when you went through all those timeouts?
All those rigmaroles.
Yeah.
That ended up being a good move. It was our best offensive move of the night, I think. We were going to go for it, and they were in the wrong defense. I wasn't going. We were only down 6-0, and we were sort of. It wasn't that time to panic yet. So what we did do, we got their defense on the field, and they didn't have their return guy, so they just called fair game. Joey hit about a 55-yarder, and then we got some field position after that. So anyway, if we had to go 80, we did do it once tonight somehow.
How crucial was it to force them into field goal situations early when they looked like they were getting momentum? I think they were 2 of 3, so just 6-0 instead of 4.
Right, they were dominating the game and had to kick field goals. That's always a bad sign when you have to kick a bunch of early field goals. It just seems like it comes back to haunt you, in my experience anyway. So it was, defense played well early. I don't know if we got tired or what we did, but we had the defensive scores. I don't know if they punt the second half. I don't know, maybe once or so. But I know we punted that much tonight.
Coach, can you tell me about Lattimore's just his knack for being able to take over games in the fourth quarter and really?
Yeah, we weren't going to forget about him, even though he was struggling and we weren't blocking very well. But we're not a great passing team. I don't know. We got to work on it somehow. But that's still our best way to go. And we were either ahead or just barely behind, so we had to keep running. So yeah, he's a good back. He's a very good back. And has that forward lean and great team player. Everybody loves him. So he gives us hope. But we got some areas we got to get a lot better if we're going to make any kind of run.
Steve, your offense didn't seem to be in any rhythm tonight. Yeah. Was it what they were doing? Was it what you were doing? A combination there?
Well, they stuffed us up front and we didn't throw very well. They had some good coverages. I guess they had some blitzers at us. I guess they got the best of us. Simple as that.
You just talk about the composure your guys showed.
Well, we were always in the game, so we were never 2 touchdowns behind or anything like that. So we just kept playing, trying to play. And, of course, those defensive scores from second half won the game, no question. No question.
Steve, the punt to Melvin, the heavy punt, was that just installed this week? Have you guys had it since preseason?
No, Coach Butler's had that since we've been running special team stuff. Yeah, I thought the return man back got him. He jumped over him, didn't he? He went low, and Melvin, he looked like a hurdler going over there. Yeah, he took it to the house. It was some run. I'm sure we'll watch that for the next 2 days on ESPN.
How quick was that a decision to kick the field goal late in the game?
Late in the game, at almost 50-yarder. No, that wasn't a hard decision. Yeah, they were moving the ball. If we punt down to the 10 or give them to it on the 30, there wasn't a huge difference that time. We had to stay on the field and try to score. Our defense was sort of tired or something right in that area there. So we had to try to stay on the field, give them some break, and try to make some points. And Jay Wooten, we gave Jay a game ball. He had a super night kicking off, and his field goal extra points made them all. Yeah.
So what does the defense need to work on after averaging about 40
well,
points
we have
a
to
game
give
now?
up 500 yards. Well, Coach Johnson and the guys will go back and look at our pass defense. And they ran the ball a little bit here and there, too. Like I said, looked like we got a little tired during the third or fourth quarter. I don't know. We got some defensive scores that certainly made up for the yards we gave up.
I saw Coach Johnson down the sidelines tonight as opposed to being up in the box.
Yeah, we changed up. He felt like he could just get with his linebackers right now. So Lorenzo Ward went up top this game. But, yeah, we're very fortunate. We got us a win. Proud of the guys. They hung in there.
Hey, Coach, I know you won the game, but any reactions to the Edinburgh suspension yesterday?
Where's there right here? What did he get?
Players in here.
I get that. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to appeal that. That's what it is. It's what it is. Don't agree with it, but we live by what the NCAA.
Up here. Thank you.
We'll live with it. Don't agree with it, but we'll live with it.
Why don't you agree with these? You don't think these are things that published, or you don't think
They asked us not to talk about it.